Hey there, brother. This is Steve Horseman with Good Guys to Great Men. How are you today? It's me and you know who, Mr. Jace over here in the background. We have a video for you today. It's summertime in Colorado. I think I'm getting some sun on my face already. It feels good to be back up at the shed to make a new video for you today. Now, this week I've been having a lot of conversations with a lot of high-achieving, confident, successful men. High achieving, meaning you have gotten further in life than most. You're confident in who you are and what you know how to do for the world. You're successful in that your income maybe is better than most. You feel confident in the world of doing things. You feel confident in the world of delivering a service or maybe a business that you've created or being really, really skillful at what you do for a job. Confident, high achieving, successful. There's a common thread that goes between all these kinds of men, whether you're an IT professional, programmer, whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, a pilot, whether you've been doing your job for years and you're the best at it compared to everybody else, and you just know you're highly respected and highly sought after as an employee or a business owner. These high achieving, successful, confident men have this in common when they have a bad marriage. And that, of course, these are the guys I talk to, right? I talk to guys who are having struggling marriages, bad marriages, hard marriages. The common thread is this. Despite their success, despite their confidence, despite the fact that everybody else they talk to, clients and customers and kids and brothers, cousins, right? All of the people they talk to in life, besides their wife, have a deep level of admiration and respect for him. They see him as a capable and confident, friendly man, an approachable man, somebody who's easy to be around, somebody who's generous and kind and compassionate. They see him that way. And then when he gets home, all of that dissolves. For these successful, high-achieving, confident men, the common thread is that they have created a world of people who admire and respect them in very, very deep ways, for very good reasons, except his wife. And this is what I get to hear all the time because this was me, right? I'm talking to me again, making another video for myself. The problem here is that we tend to be a chameleon for everybody. This recovering nice guy thing or good guy syndrome that we've talked about means that we become really good at being whoever we need to be to get what we want. To be high achieving and confident and successful, we will jump through hoops. We will learn anything. We will become very competent and skillful and knowledgeable and dependable and reliable, count onable. Everybody in the world loves that about us. However, this thread that when we get home of feeling none of those things from your wife, why doesn't she respect me? Why doesn't she want to be intimate with me? Why doesn't she think of me highly? Right? Why doesn't she treat me like all the other people in my life treat me? This is the reason. Most men are afraid of their wives. When you go from the outside world through the door into your living room or kitchen, whatever you walk into, you're going into a whole new world where all the rules have changed inside your head. Now remember, I'm talking to men only, and I'm talking to what's going on up here. This is not reality. This is not the reality of your wife being some kind of horrible monster who manipulates you and criticizes you and demeans you and emasculates you. This is what all the other men's sites talk about how horrible women are. But what I've seen is for confident, successful, high-achieving men who are killing it everywhere but in their own living room and kitchen, there's one thing that's different, and that is the fear you have in your thinking around this relationship and around the power she has. Now, my mom left when I was around 12 years old, left 3 boys with my dad. I got introduced early on that women can disappear on you, and I might have a good reason to believe that women are undependable, and women can abandon you, women can hurt you, women don't care about you. I could weave that story if I wanted to, and believe me, I did for a while. If you have in your mind that your wife has power over you, she can hurt you, she can emasculate you, she can insult you, she can offend you, she could somehow reject you or abandon you, and that her complaints and criticisms and her bad moods are somehow an indictment of your own worthiness, your own value, your own character. If you believe that, you will have a shitty marriage. That's the whole thing. All these guys I work with have shitty marriages only for one reason, because the rest of their life is great. 99% of my life is great, except when I get home, it's all crappy. She doesn't respect me. She doesn't see me like everyone else sees me, right? She doesn't give me benefit of the doubt. It's so hard to be with her. So what's the difference? The difference between the outside world for us confident, high-achieving, successful men is that when we're with one woman, and I'm talking to you because you're a man in a monogamous, romantic, committed sexual relationship, probably called marriage, or you're cohabitating with somebody. There's one woman in your life who have you bestowed upon all of the power that you feel outside of the house. The power to make you feel like you're worthy and valuable and that you belong and that you're appreciated and respected and admired and adored. Because of this fear you have and the power that she holds, it's hard for you to be a happy man. It's hard for you to be generous and kind and compassionate and playful and all the things you do out in the world to gain respect and admiration. You can't do in your own house, in your own kitchen, because you are afraid. This is a common thread. I'm not calling you a scaredy cat, and I'm not calling you any names. This is a basic truth for most high-achieving, confident, successful men. We have a secret fear of the woman in our life, that one woman who represents all of the connection, all of the intimacy, all of the love and intimacy. Did I say intimacy? Sexuality. We fear that she could take it away. We fear that she judges us. We fear that she can criticize us. We fear that she can abandon us. Just like a 7-year-old boy might fear his mommy might leave him. And so yeah, there's a parallel here between how we experience women growing up and how we're experiencing them as grown-ass men. If you have a fear that she can hurt you, a fear that her criticism or judgment of you is somehow true, that she can make you less of a man than you know yourself to be, you're already losing the game. At Good Guys to Great Men, the difference between the good guy and the great man is that the great man understands something new, something powerful, and that nobody has the power to take away your natural sense of value and worthiness, your character. They don't have that power, and when you bring that power back into yourself, you get to be with a person who seems to be, this person, your wife, who seems to be upset, judgmental, critical, moody, unhappy, disconnected, distant, right? All those things that you guys tell me about. When you see those things, you don't take it so personally that your fear ramps up into a defensiveness, that you start criticizing back, attacking back, you start distancing yourself, and you can't understand why in this one place in your life you don't have the swagger, the mojo of the otherwise confident, high-achieving, successful man that you know yourself to be. At Good Guys to Great Men, we help you see the secret fear that makes you think things in your own house, that puts you in this position of a second-class citizen where you think you don't have any power. You have all the power you've ever needed, and you don't have to take it from her. All you have to know is that showing up and responding to what's happening in front of you, whether it's criticism, negative energy, disconnection, a loss of intimacy, if you see what's really going on, you'll see that it's not about you. You won't take it so personally as we do when we're adolescents. And you can be a rock star at home just like you are at work. You can be a confident, high-achieving, successful husband and father if you let go of the idea that somebody can hurt you, that there is a fear here, the fear of being abandoned or rejected or dismissed or insulted or offended or emasculated. All of these things men fear women have the power to do to you, to us. They don't have that power. They don't want that power. And what they want more than anything is for you to know who you are, where you stand, what you believe in. Your own internal value and worthiness gauges are always full because you're not looking to somebody else to validate you all the time. This is critical. I know that you can feel successful outside of the house. We want to help you feel successful inside the house and start seeing things for the truth, for what they are. So you can bring the play, the swagger, right? The lightheartedness, all of that into your home instead of walking in and things start feeling tense and dark and defensive and scary. I want you to lose that. If you can lose that at home, you've won the whole battle, because that is the one boot camp place where most men find it most difficult to be a truly confident, high-achieving, successful person. It's where in the face of the fear of the threat of somebody they think that can hurt them. So if you want to get more of this, you want to have a one-on-one consultation, go to the contact form and fill that out. We want to see you in the round table. We talk about this stuff all the time. Come to a retreat, get involved. But if this video poked at something in you that you think might be true, what I want you to do is go, okay, so I don't want 10 more of this stuff. I don't want 10 more years of this stuff. I'm going to do something different. So if you really are a high achieving, confident, successful man, you'll know that you have to actually do something different to become something different and to change the nature of your relationship. It all starts with you, brother, and it's the most fun, liberating journey you'll ever go on. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.